two great teachers. Like they're really.
And the teacher will work with the student, and the student will work with the teacher.
And keep it going. They would or get the class involved with it, and they'll always make fun
a good relationship with their teacher feels like they recognize you and that they know that you're trying to do your best.
Yeah, if they connect, if they can connect with the student, and they can be a part of the student that after they have broken skin and they have found out what that student is like, teachers can incorporate. They can be probably the best teacher if the teacher will work with the student and the student will work with the teacher.
I've had a teacher that wasn't as successful with me, and I think the reason for that is that they didn't relate to the students as much, and they didn't have that bond that I had with the teacher that was so good for me.
Like in one class, I don't do my best because the teacher always she always thinks I'm doing something wrong when I'm not. So sometimes I slack off because I'm mad.
I'm not as into academics as I am into other things, but if I have a teacher that's really pushing me and that is involved in my life outside of the classroom, then I want to do better in their class and I want to do better for them.
I work harder for teachers who recognize me, because if they recognize me, then I feel like I shouldn't disappoint them, that I should do the best of that.
Some teachers, when we had sad or something happen in our family, we can talk with them when we finish the class or after school, and they understand why we are in that class like that.
You feel sort of awkward when you're trying to maybe get help from them because you feel like they may put you down because you're in high school, so you have to learn to be a little more dependent, and so they might put you down for not being like that. Or if you think they don't like you, then you may not want to ask them because you're afraid that they won't help.
He's funny, he's nice, he's happy and caring.
He's my favorite teacher, and I've never gotten along with a teacher as well. So
I can think that teachers can be really mean at sometimes, when they treat other kids differently than they treat you. Maybe some kids are a little smarter, so they point you out more than you point someone else out.
Some of the students bullied me when the first time that I came here in Charlottesville. So I'm getting pretty scared, but I don't like to tell the teacher.
Be themselves, please thoughtful, and have fun with you sometimes.
They get angry at one student for whatever reason, which is they have legitimate reason to be angry at a single student. And then they have trouble not passing that on to other students.
Well, the teacher that is funny, he relaxes all the kids a lot, because if you're just all so tense doing all this work, you're gonna get frustrated and tired, and it's just not gonna be any fun to your having. If you woke up in the morning not feeling good and the teacher just starts being hilarious, you're just gonna feel good.
My favorite teachers, they all seem to just think outside of the box and be able to connect subjects to your life. I know I had struggled with math as a younger student, and the best math teachers I had were able to connect my math, what I was doing then, to my life, and take time out to really work with me individually and get the correlative process going between math and what I was doing so I could work it out, like algebra. That's how I figured out algebra, and it worked out really well.